Well, good morning and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. The weather's changed here again. It's from sunny yesterday back to raining again today and cold and windy, but we just expect that in this part of the country. Now this might be a little bit unusual, this next video, because it's a follow-up to a video I did last May entitled "If It's New Growth You Like, Take a Look at the Last One." Now if you remember that one, I unpotted a verenus, which was a division and which hadn't been on the drip system, so we'll go and have a look at that one. I also tidied up and did a gigantium cross-caudatum Phragmipedium, which didn't go on the drip system, and also a Grandi 4N, which had been on the drip system. So we're just going to take a look at them and see what's happened with them over the last couple of months. Now this is the last verenus, so we'll have a look at this one. I do remember it had the beginning of two new growths at the bottom. And there's one thing I'm saying about these being perpetually wet. You get funny little marks on the leaves on the new growths. So I'm going to keep my eye open for that. Anyhow, let's have a look at what these roots are like. If you have a look at that earlier video in May, then it had about 4 good roots on it. So let's have a look at it now. If I can get it out. Here it comes. There you are. Look at that, we've been on the drip system. Now we have a good look at those. They've done very, very well, haven't they? There's there's one of the new growths there. Turn it round, see what else there is. There's another little new growth there, and another little one coming up there. But the root system has really improved since then. Absolutely lovely. So we'll pop this one back up. Being very pleased with it. And I mentioned the little marks on the leaves. Now I'm wondering if this is excess water. It could be, I don't know. So maybe somebody will tell me about that one. Because if it's excess water, then I'll just switch the drip system on sort of 3 times a week, something like that. But I've got to be pleased with that one. Phragmipedium last verenus. So we'll pop this one back up again. Fits into the pot very nicely. Put them up as usual, you know, put a load in and then give it a tap. And so on until it's all finished. Well, the next one is the Phragmipedium gigantium cross-caudatum. If you remember, or if you look at it again, I chopped a load of leaves off this, I've chopped new growth off it, and it also had a bag case of mealybug ground by the roots. This has since then been on the on the drip system, so we'll have a look at that one. As usual, we'll take it out of its pot. Don't know what I'm going to find in here, but we'll soon know. This had very poor roots on it, I believe, when a few months ago. Well, the leaves are a little better, but there's lots and lots of bad roots on there. So I'm going to get the scissors and I'm going to start chopping. I'll clean it up and we'll show you afterwards. Well, here are the roots on this Gigantium caudatum, and it must be a lot better than they were before. And we've also got some new growth coming up there, a couple. A lot of leaves dying off, and you can see all this is part of the rootstock, so you can see how many divisions has been made off this one. But yep, that's doing okay. That's the got rid of the mealybug from last time. A lot of people might think this is crown rot or roof rot. It's just a bit of leaf rot, because this is the next leaf getting ready to drop off to allow the growth of this this new growth here. So we'll leave it at that. I'll get this one potted up and we'll have a look at the next one. And so that's that one potted up again. And the last one is this Grandi forend that had a lot of new root tips on it, and we'll see if they've grown much now, and it looks like it may have to go in a much bigger pot, this one, because there's a few growths around the bottom I can see. So we'll just take that out of its pot and have a good look at this one. Oh, this is tight. Come on. There we are. I'll just clean the rootstock up and we'll have a look at the roots. Well, I'll not clean this up as you know, taking all the bark off the roots, so we'll just have a quick look, and quite pleased it's done very well, this one. It's got one or two bad leaves on it which I'll have to clean up. You see there's one there that needs to come off. There's some new growth on there, and I think it's a bit of mealybug again on this one, so I'll have to give this a spray. But there's new growth on. There's one, two, another one coming up there. So anyhow, we're quite pleased with this one, so I'll clean it up and come back. Well, that's that one which is tidied up now. I've put it into a slightly bigger pot, and that should do quite well in there. So that will be going on back onto the drip system, which, as I said before, I'll switch it on about 3 times a week, that's all. Now, just to see if I can get rid of those marks on the leaves. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching, and thank you to all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, just subscribe it and press that little bell. So until next time, and I'm just waiting for a delivery of Dracula. So until that comes, I'll see you later. Bye.